Your mind needs rest. It needs time to recover and recharge. Short breaks give you exactly that. When you work continuously without stopping, your energy slowly decreases. Your attention becomes weaker, your thinking becomes slower, and you start making mistakes. You feel tired even if the task itself is not difficult. But when you take a short break, your brain resets. You return with fresh energy, clearer thinking, and better focus. You begin to work faster and more effectively. So breaks are not a waste of time. They are an investment in your productivity. A good break is short and controlled, not long and distracting. A bad break usually looks like this. You pick up your phone, start scrolling, watch random videos, and before you realize it, your 5-minute break turns into 30 minutes. Now you have lost time and broken your focus. A good break is simple and intentional. You stand up, stretch your body, walk a little, drink water, relax your mind, and take a few deep breaths. No phone, no distractions, just rest. This allows your brain to recover properly. Breaks should be planned, not random. After of focused work, take a short break, then return to your task. This creates a natural rhythm. Work, rest, work again. And this rhythm increases your productivity over time. Breaks also help you avoid burnout. If you work without rest for long periods, you feel exhausted. Your motivation drops, and you may even feel like quitting. But when you take regular breaks, your energy remains stable. You stay fresh and more consistent in your efforts. You are not a machine. You are human. And humans perform best with balance. So from today, do not try to work non-stop. Work with full focus, then take a short break, and then return with renewed energy. Because the goal is not to work more hours, but to work more effectively. Next, stop wasting time on unnecessary things. One of the biggest problems is not that people lack time. The real problem is that they give their time to things that do not truly matter. Take an honest look at your day. How much time do you spend on activities that improve your life? And how much time do you spend on things that give you nothing in return? Scrolling through your phone, watching random videos, checking notifications again and again, or thinking without taking action. These activities may seem small, but they are not. They slowly take away your time, your energy, and your focus. Not everything deserves your attention. Your time is limited, and you cannot give it to everything. You must choose carefully. Every time you spend time on something, you are making a decision. You are saying, "This matters." But in reality, many of the things we do are not important. They're just habits. There are two types of activities: those that move your life forward and those that keep you in the same place. If you spend most of your time on the second type, your life will not change. That is why awareness is so important. Before doing anything, ask yourself a simple question. Is this helping me or wasting my time? You do not need to remove everything or stop all forms of entertainment. You just need to create limits. If you watch something, decide how much time you will spend. If you use your phone, use it with purpose. Do not let it control you. Many people waste time because they do not have clear priorities. When you do not know what truly matters, everything seems equally important. And when everything feels equal, you naturally choose the easiest option instead of the most valuable one. When you have a clear plan, what deserves your attention, and when what to focus on, you automatically reduce unnecessary activities. Also understand this: time waste is not always obvious. Sometimes it is hidden in habits like overthinking, thinking again and again without taking action. This also wastes time because thinking alone does not create results. So from today, be honest with yourself. Look at your habits and observe where your time is going. Slowly remove what is not useful. You do not need to be perfect, just improve step by step. Reduce one unhelpful habit, then another. When you remove unnecessary things, something powerful happens. You create space, space for important work, space for growth, and space for improvement. And that is how you begin to take control of your time. Now let's talk about delegation. Many people try to do everything on their own. Every task, every responsibility, every small detail. As a result, they become tired, slow, and overwhelmed. They spend their time on tasks that are not truly important. You do not need to do everything. You need to focus on what matters most. Your time is valuable. If you spend it on small, low-value tasks, you will not have enough time for important work. Delegation means giving some tasks to others. Not because you are avoiding work, but because you want to focus on higher value activities. If you have many tasks, understand that they are not all equal. Some are critical, while others are minor. If you try to do everything yourself, your energy will be spent on small tasks, and your important work will suffer. But when you delegate smaller tasks, you create time. Time to think, to plan, and to take meaningful action. Not everyone can delegate everything, but everyone can delegate something. It may be at home, at work, or in small daily situations. Even small changes make a difference. You do not always have to do everything alone. Delegation is also about trust. You trust others to handle certain tasks while you focus on what only you can do. This is how effective people manage their time. They do not try to stay busy. They focus on being productive. If you try to do everything, you may complete many tasks poorly. But if you focus on the right things, you will complete important tasks well. Delegation also reduces stress. When you carry everything alone, your mind feels heavy. But when you share responsibilities, your mind becomes lighter. And a clear mind works better. So from today, stop trying to do everything yourself. Ask, what is the most important thing I should focus on? Then decide what you can delegate. Because managing time is not about doing more, it is about doing what matters most. Next, track how you spend your time. Many people believe they do not have enough time, but the truth is different. They simply do not know where their time goes. Think about your previous day. Can you clearly explain how you spent your time, hour by hour? Most people cannot. They remember a few activities, but they do not see the full picture, and this is the problem. If you do not understand where your time goes, you cannot control it, improve it, or fix it. Time disappears quietly, not in big losses, but in small moments. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Small distractions and small delays add up. By the end of the day, hours are gone. This is why tracking your time is so powerful. It creates awareness, and awareness leads to change. When you track your time, you begin to notice patterns, where you are productive, where you waste time, and where you get distracted. Once these patterns, you cannot ignore them. You may realize that you spend an hour on your phone without purpose, or that you delay important tasks repeatedly, or that you spend too much time on minor activities. This realization gives you the power to change. You do not need a complex system. Keep it simple. Write down your activities throughout the day. For example, wake up, breakfast, phone, work, rest. At the end of the day, review your list and ask yourself, was this a good use of my time? Do not judge yourself, just observe. This builds honesty, and honesty leads to improvement. Tracking also makes you more careful. When you are tracking your time, you think twice before wasting it. You become more aware of your actions. It also creates accountability. You cannot lie to yourself when you can clearly see your actions. Remember this, you cannot manage what you do not measure. So if you want to control your time, you must first understand it. Start tracking your time, even for a few days. You will learn more about your habits than ever before. Finally, reflect and improve every day. Many people go through their day and then forget it. They do not think about what they did or learn from it. They simply move to the next day and repeat the same patterns. If you want to improve your time management, you must reflect. You must look back and ask yourself, what did I do today? Reflection is simple. At the end of your day, take a few quiet minutes. Sit calmly and ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do well today? What did I waste time on? What can I do better tomorrow? When you answer honestly, you begin to see patterns. You understand your strengths and your weaknesses. Most importantly, what needs to change. Reflection is not about blaming yourself or feeling guilty. It is about learning. If you made a mistake, learn from it. If you wasted time, understand why and improve the next day. Improvement does not happen in one big moment. It happens through small changes every day. Reflection also builds discipline. When you will review your day, you act more carefully. You make better decisions. It also gives you control. You are no longer living without awareness. You are living consciously. You understand what you are doing and why you are doing it. Over time, this creates powerful results. Your days improve, your habits become stronger, and your time becomes more valuable. Live your day, learn from it, and improve the next one. This cycle creates continuous growth. If you follow this daily, something remarkable happens. You do not just manage your time, you begin to improve your entire life. Now take a moment to think. Your life is not made of years, it is made of days. And your days are made of hours, and your hours are made of small decisions. What you do with your time today is shaping your future. Most people do not fail because they lack ability. They fail because they waste their time. They wait for the perfect moment. They delay important work. They give their time to things that do not matter. Days pass, then weeks, then years. And one day, they realize they did not use their time wisely. But you do not have to be that person. Now you understand something powerful. Time is not just something you spend. It is something you invest. Every hour used wisely builds your future. Every hour wasted takes you further away from it. You do not need more time. You need better decisions. You do not need a perfect plan. You need consistent action. You do not need to change everything in one day. You just need to improve a little every day. Start small. Wake up with purpose. Follow your plan. Focus on one task. Avoid distractions. Use your time with intention. At the end of the day, reflect and learn. Then do better tomorrow. Success is not one big action. It is small actions repeated every day. And remember this, you are in control. Not your phone, not your habits, not your excuses. You take control of your time, because when you control your time, you control your life. Thank you for being here. If you want to continue improving your English while learning valuable life lessons like this, stay connected and keep learning every day. Now go forward and use your time wisely.